Hi. Um, I've decided to do this from a different location because every time I've done one of these little blogs, I've been doing it from my living room and usually with the TV on, and um, they kind of seem a little loud and out of place. So I'm in my bed, um, and I'm just here again, just talking about what's been going on today. Today was a really good day, so that's two really good days in a row. Um, my dad called this morning to ask if I wanted to do anything at Costco, and I said, well, I'd really like to go to Costco with you. And so we did, and I guess the dealing with that was the fact that that was sort of the first unplanned large venue. I mean, Costco, you know how it is. It's milling. Everybody's offering you samples, and it was sort of my first time trying something like that out, and it worked great. I mean, I felt really good, and of course, because I'm on my bed, all my animals are like, "What's going on? The party's here." But anyway, Dad and I had a good time. We we talked a little bit here and there, especially on the way home. I asked him if he thought, because I was feeling so much better, if he felt I looked like I was doing better, and he said, you do today. He hasn't seen me over the last few days, but we talked a little bit about that, and I found out that my mom and dad had been conspiring a little bit around. I think I told you about, well, I did tell you about the surprise visit I had from mom and dad, or from dad and Teresa, and it turns out it was because my mom called him and asked him to go, and because she had left me a voicemail or had called and I hadn't answered, and he had left me a voicemail that I hadn't returned either, and I really didn't think much about it. I just, not always remember to return voicemails, but it came out that that was a little conspiracy between the two of them. It wasn't just a random let's show up and you know visit you really late at night while you're sleeping on the couch. Um, and they were concerned also because I was kind of groggy, and I was groggy because I was fast asleep. I had taken my clonazepam right before I went to sleep, and I had also taken an Advil PM to help me sleep. So I was groggy, and I think most people would be, but I think in their mind I was out of sorts, and I was out of sorts because I was sleeping, and all of a sudden all these people were, inside my condo. So I talked to my mom today and let her know I was onto her little plan, and said, while I appreciate the sentiment, that kind of thing really isn't necessary. That isn't healthy. That doesn't help me recover. And, I am doing okay and doing better every day. So we talked about that, and I think Dad doesn't, I think in his mind, my end goal should be to be off all medication, because he never knew that I was taking anything. Citalopram, has been my daily medication for 4 years, so I'm not going to stop that. And obviously, I want to be off the clonazepam, but there's a plan for that, and you know, he doesn't fully understand, but I think he's really trying to. So I did that, and then my friend Shelby and we went and bought light bulbs at Kent's, and we bought a stepladder at Kent's, and I changed all the light bulbs, and then we went for coffee, and then we shopped around, and it was just a really normal day. And tomorrow I have plans with my friend Sarah. I know she wants to go to the thrift store and something about beading or something, but I'm like, yeah, I'm your girl, I'll do it, whatever you want to do. And that's really good. And I had a call today from my company's health services department, and she asked me how I was feeling, and I said I was feeling much better. And she said, you know, I can tell by your voice you sound much better, because when I was talking to her, could barely speak. I was very, very in the midst of, and I don't even know if it's an attack, just, you know, of the trembling and the trouble speaking. And so then later when I was at Kent, so that didn't take too long, another lady called, and so we're going to start a return to work plan starting on Tuesday. So I'm really hoping that that all works out. And other than that, I got my light bulbs installed. I showed. Hi. Yeah, somehow a whole bunch of stuff got, I don't know, just stopped recording. I don't know what happened. But anyway, I tried to show you my dog, and she was completely uncooperative. And, but anyway, I just didn't want to end it on a weird blank note. Um, Things are going good, as I mentioned. And I hope things are good with you. Thanks. Bye.